Hi, I'm Graham Frank. This is my wife, Carrie, and our 3 children, Hudson, Priya, and Everett. And in January, this is going to India. All of us are going to India. I'm a professional engineer, and previously I worked for Lamper Nearson & Associates. It's a civil engineering firm that does commercial and residential development projects. And so I gained a lot of experience in water and sanitation design. We moved to India about 2 years after we were married.
From the experience I had with the Indians we were with, I mean, they were just very, warm and friendly and open. I was working at the village hospital, and there was a little girl born there that their family abandoned her. This little girl was premature. She had spina bifida and a heart defect, and they said, "Will you take her?"
We had Joy in our home for about 10 days. We'd never had a baby before, so this is our first baby in the house. The Lord took us to a point where He gave us the privilege of being with Joy when she passed away. We just held her and prayed with her, and I remember so vividly Carrie telling Joy, it's okay, you can go be with your daddy now, and Joy passed away. But
that was just a life-changing experience for us, and really showed us a lot about God and who He is and who He's called us to.
But what we learned from Joy is that no matter what, even in our greatest brokenness, and even though we're deformed and even though we're screwed up, God still loves us, and He would never leave us the way that Joy's family would. And so we learned a lot about God that day, and His love and His grace and His compassion for us. Over time, what we have discovered from the Lord is how much He is calling not only Carrie and I to use our skills, but also our whole family to be able to go and to serve.
Dear God, thank you for our food, and thank you for Jesus in your name, amen. Amen.
Our second daughter, Priya, was born profoundly deaf. So initially we were just pretty devastated and thought there's no way we'll be able to go overseas with her special needs and get her the care that she needs and have her benefit from the education system here.
We're getting ready to leave India. It's been an awesome trip. I think Priya and I have had a great time together. It's been an adventure.
The door to go to India just never closed, and part of that confirmation was I took Priya to India with me when she was about 8 months, and for the sole purpose of looking into services for her in India and if it would be possible for her to get the speech therapy and the medical care that she needed.
Relationships were almost instantly built between Carrie and other people who had children with cochlear implants.
There was just this bond and an ability to get past some cultural differences that were there. So immediately I just felt like God has a plan for Priya in India as well, even in the midst of her weakness per se. He wants to use her, He wants to use all of us. So that trip to India for me was really kind of confirming that He wants us to continue to pursue it.
It just really blew us away to think about, wow, God's calling our whole family, not just Carrie and I, and we drag the kids along, but He's really called Carrie and me and Hudson and Priya and Everett to be able to go and to serve in India together.